The song is playing.
Once three sisters sang in sweet harmony. Now two are here, still planting good seed. Jackie and Gail, yeah, they're walking in light, sharing their stories, keeping hearts bright, talking about life and faith and real love, sending out hope from the one above. When they speak, you can feel what's true, 'cause they've lived it all, and they'll walk with you. Jackie and Gail, just love, just real. Two voices of grace that help you heal.
Hey, 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 hey. All right. Want to welcome back. Welcome back to Raw, Restoring Awesome Warriors. I'm your host, Jackie H. And I've had here with me on the screen here is Gail Barron, the judge. We're coming from two different locations tonight, so you got to bear with us. Gail, how you doing?
I'm fine. I'm well.
You should be well. You've been missing for a month.
It seems like it.
I know. Like, this was a great Thanksgiving. Uh, I guess everybody's returning back to normal. It's like, girl, you just traveling. Where you been?
Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas. Nothing like celebrating the holidays with family. I'm letting everyone know that I'm pinning the link into the chat in case they want to come up later on to say something. But anyway, I have here some pictures from your outing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what's going on here? Who's all these fine people?
All my children and my husband, my daughter in law, my granddaughter. Yeah,
Wow, wow. So it was a family affair, huh?
it was a family affair.
Okay. Well, I see you had the one. Yeah, yeah. He's still drinking, huh? Where,
Yeah.
where's this at? What did y'all do?
This was at a bowling alley and arcade.
Oh, okay. So y'all just actually have fun.
Yes, we did. Yes, we
Okay.
did.
And that's what it's all about, sis.
Yeah.
Who is these two amigos here? Uh,
That's me and my daughter, my
oh,
baby daughter.
okay. Looking good here. So you got the man here. So I know
Yeah.
he's just enjoying life. I picked him up from the airport one day. That I tell you, the excitement in his voice and traveling. He told me he ready for the next trip.
Yeah.
It's nothing like family. It's nothing like just having a good time.
That
That
is right.
yeah. Um, I stayed home this time, but I went away for a couple of days. But I spoke on last week of trying to get over things that happen around the holiday.
Right.
If
Right.
that what I mean.
Right.
So for us, that last Wednesday was Mom's birthday, but my mind sometimes goes back to our last Thanksgiving with her.
Right. Right.
That Thanksgiving that we had, uh, she went into a sleep and
Right.
then transitioned, and she never fully, uh, well, December 5th was it right?
Right.
On this date, December 5th, she left here, but we still had church with her that Sunday.
Right.
Woke back up to sing a couple songs, but then but since then Thanksgiving um, haven't been the same for me.
Right. Right.
right? So I made up in my mind this Thanksgiving that I was going to change that narrative because you're the only one that can change it.
That's right.
And sometimes
And it's not easy.
it's not easy. And I didn't even know it was a thing
Yeah.
that people get around certain holidays, around certain things. If there's memory attached to it, uh, it, it's is what it is. So I learned to accept it and deal with it. Stop acting like things don't exist.
Right. Right.
Sometimes we try to, try to be, I don't know what it's called. Uh, it's like almost in denial of what it is. It doesn't mean you have to stay in it, but there is such a thing. There is
Knowledge.
acknowledge it and deal with it. And I told you a couple of years ago, I finally went to grief counseling. Uh, I after all the deaths that not only the death that we had, but me being a part of it, like mommy actually transitioned in my arms. Uh, I had a couple people, even with my husband, who transitioned in my arms. So sometimes you think you're dealing with it. You think it's okay. You don't got to be strong. So I have to ask myself, who are you being strong with? So so each time I accept that, let's deal with it, conquer it, and move on. So Sunday in church, when we took church, they had health and gender uh, people teaching. So I wanted to share before we started just a couple things. I'm going to just wrap it up. But every time we come on, there's two things that people do. It's called 10 tips for practice the holiday season. So one of the set a budget and stick to it. And the second one I want to share was take time for yourself. Okay? There's going to be 10 of them, but I'm just only sharing two every time I come on and talk about it. So it's a whether it's taking a walk, watching a favorite movie, or listening to music, do something you enjoy to relax, feel refreshed, and help you face the extra obligation of the holiday season. So I don't know who is in the chat. Hold on a minute. So these are just a couple of things how you uh, tackle the holiday blues. Sometimes people get overwhelmed with, had to buy their Christmas gifts or things, or spending money, so they go into depression over uh, budget. But if you know this time of the year is coming every year, uh, just try to start back in. Okay, so Thanksgiving was just over,
Yeah.
so start now with Thanksgiving again. Create a budget for a vacation, uh, whatever it is that you have to do, so it won't be such a strain when the month of November come back around. So that's only two things I wanted to share. Was
Can you give me 1 minute, please?
sure, yeah. So I hope everyone can hear me. This is a holiday um, around Thanksgiving and Christmas that a lot of people is not dealing with it well. And sometimes we can take for granted because we don't feel that way that everyone is okay. But there is a thing of the holiday blues, and we want you to make sure that you stay connected with someone.
Yeah,
Don't go into isolation.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So call or visit friends and family. Maybe join community events or volunteer to do something. Share stories and traditions with others. As long as you stay connected, don't isolate yourself, because it is such a thing that people do go through.
And it's especially around this time, Thanksgiving leading into Christmas.
Yeah,
I don't think the other holidays are as bad,
yeah, yeah.
but because these two are more family oriented. And so what I find out is planning something intentional, as you stated, because this was around the time that our mother passed. So I made it a practice each year around this time. Well, for me, it was October on because our father passed in October. So it's
Mhm.
always these last 3 months that, for me, that takes a turn. But
Right.
when I plan something intentional, um, so that I keep busy, I keep among family and friends. Like you say, the isolation, it will do more harm to you.
Right. Right. And not hearing good news again, you know. So it's never going to stop. It's going to always be, but you just got to embrace yourself and embrace yourself for sad news, bad news, whatever, and just pull together and try to keep it going and check on one another, because sometimes people say they okay. I know I was one that did that. I said I was okay for a long time trying to be strong for everybody else, but all all that I learned from that was that I was just hurting myself. Sometimes people don't want to talk, don't want to sit, don't want to bother nobody, but just share. Just let somebody know I'm not feeling too good about this. This really got to me, and get some help. That's all. Yeah. So
And it's
Gail,
it's with anything. I went to the doctor today, and so um, I dropped my cane, and I was about to bend down to get it, but some lady say, "No, I get it for you," because she looked at my condition, and right away, you want to say, "I got it." Always trying to be that strong person, but sometimes it's good to let others do to help you, because not it's not only for you but for them too. You don't always have to be. If you're sad, you're sad. If you're hurting. Whatever your feelings are, just be it.
yeah, but I think it sometimes came with our training or how we was raised. Just be strong on, and no matter what, just be strong. Like, okay, you can cry sometimes. The tears was made from
Yeah,
God for a reason to shed. It don't mean that you're weak. It just, you're going through a moment and you have feelings. That's all it means. So sometimes you have to cry, talk it out, whatever, and you'll feel better and keep on moving from there. But don't act like it don't exist.
right, right.
That's the main thing during this holiday. Whatever you're feeling is what you're feeling. And they told us through the class, never make somebody feel like what they're feeling is not worth it.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter if I don't feel the way you feel, but for me to say, Gail, okay, let's get over it now. That's enough. I didn't know that. I'm just saying the stuff I learned not to say. You
Yeah,
think that sound like you making somebody strong. You know how you tell some of them boys, suck it up, don't cry, wipe it. You don't even know after a while you have them not even being able to respond to no kind of feelings. because all they know is to suck it up, you know, to be strong, you know. So I'm learning some good things that what we thought was good, you know, it's not. Don't say that. Don't do that. Let somebody have a moment, and then
And even if it's wrong, you don't always have to point that out. Let people be them. And that was a training I had to go through, with especially with dementia patients and Alzheimer's. They told us to never disagree with them, whatever, because they are going through a sickness and they see and feel things that a person that is okay won't. But never say you don't see that. Stop saying that. No, let them be them.
well, I think that come from a lot of guilt is lack of training in the field. Like if you never dealt with these sicknesses or whatever it is and haven't been trained in it, we just do what we do. We think we know, but I think some of these illnesses and things that people go through, I think there should be proper training because you can make someone worse
Right.
and then cause yourself to have a headache because you don't know how to deal with them. I remember I used to work for the uh, home health aide here, and the lady asked me, could I watch? Well, someone called off, so I was used to just cooking for people. You know, maybe had to do a little cleanup and wash. You know, I never dealt with uh, too much of sh- into the illness. But one day she had me to watch someone who had Alzheimer's dementia disease, uh, only for 2 hours. I don't think I last for 15 minutes. I have never experienced that. I I I love people, but I realized this is something I can't do.
Yeah.
Either I was going to go get some training on it, or this is not. You know, the lady kept on asking. I mean, it was repeated questions. It was repeated sentence. She started telling me that I was mean to her. It was a lot of, and I just had got there, but they never told me this was behavior. This
Right.
is what. So I was taking it personal. I was afraid. Like I didn't even touch the lady. I didn't know that was her mind, but I was taking it like, what did I do? And she told me I never fed her all day long. She'd been hungry. It was a lot for someone that don't know that illness. So I employ anyone, whatever you undertaking that you really don't know about certain things, get some training on because it can wear you out.
It
It,
can.
it
It
it'll wear
can.
you out, and after a while, you don't even want to help nobody else. You know,
Right. Right.
Y- yeah. And then in the midst of it, get some help, take some vacation, take some time off. Uh, don't be the hero. You know, if you need help, call in. You know, I just need a break for an hour. I need a break for 2 hours. And you can't do this by yourself. So that's what I learned through that sickness. Yeah. Well, Gail, I had a topic I want to talk to a little bit and see what you feel about it. Uh, and the word that I have is acceptance. And there was a sermon that I heard on Sunday was really was for me. You know how sometimes you hear something and you like, that's I needed that. And realizing that the topic was, are you really accepting who you are and what role you play? So I didn't know where they was going with it, listening. And it was, you might be just someone, uh, let's see, say like, only thing you need me for, Gail, is to take you shopping, right? Now I can look at it and say, if that's all you called me for, if that's the only time you need me or whatever. But the way I understood it Sunday was they called you for what they needed that you can give. Either you accept your role in that person's life or just don't be bothered, because it wasn't that they was using you or trying to be mean. You provided something for them, and they called on you for that. The 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 thought process behind it, could you accept me? Can I accept my role in your life? Could I accept that this is all there is to this, and be okay, and nothing negative? Does that make sense what I'm saying? I hope I'm
It
saying
made
it
perfect. It makes
right.
perfect sense.
Because
'Cause-
it'll take away the sting of, that's all
yeah,
you believe in. Yes, because you can do that well, and you can look at it from another angle, but it calls you to accept who I am in your life. So that was
but it's twofold.
okay.
I mean, the person who looks at it um negatively, as you just stated, um someone could think you're being used. But what if that's your special gift? Like the special teams, they don't work the field always. You're called for moments, for special moments. The kicker don't come out during uh the game of football. He comes out when it's needed to kick a field goal. But if you don't accept, there's that word, acceptance as
Of
being
your
a
position,
person, yeah.
your role.
Or you could take it negatively if you're not mature enough to understand what it is. And that has played a part. I've come to accept a lot of things. So, you know, you left that, you say I travel. Well, until I need it, I'm going to
I'm
travel.
going to
I'm
travel.
going to do things
Yeah,
because I'm not needed all the time.
yeah, yeah. So that was a big relief for me. Uh, when you bring clarity and understanding to something. Like you said, I never thought about it, but I should have thought about it because I was a baseball player. I played softball, and my strength was running. So I was a pinch runner. I didn't feel no less than. Sometimes I didn't get in the game until they needed someone to steal the base or move it up. It was important,
Yeah.
but you had to accept your role. No, you're not going to play the whole game. You might just get called on for those times. But if you don't accept the role, then you'll look at it. So, I ain't get a chance to play the game today. Well, it that's not your role. So acceptance is very important, family, people. You know,
Being okay.
being okay with who you are, what what you possess. See, sometimes when you don't know the gift and the talent, whatever that is that you have, you won't even understand why people call upon you.
And you can
And you
diminish your own worth
Yeah,
by
yeah,
not knowing, not understanding.
yeah. So that was eye opener for me. It probably sounds simple to somebody, but I never looked at it like that. If you have to accept who you are, and acceptance is very important. Being okay, that's right, with playing your position. I I, I think about even in our home group, we sing, and I always surrounded ourselves with a band. I accepted I can't do all this. It don't make me feel no kind of way to bring in help. You have to be okay with who you are.
You have to be.
Even in the military, I played in the band overseas, and they saw me with a guitar, and I'm like, no, I just put this over here to keep me busy. When I in the barracks or something. So the guy said, "Come on and join the band." I said, "No, I'm not that type of player." I said, "I don't play that good today." He said, "Just come to rehearsal." What they did every song, they gave me a part to play. Only thing I had to do was do my part. You had enough that would cover. It sounded like a full band, but that little part they gave me, it was important. But if you don't accept that you're not doing everything, some people just want to be everything. I want to be over here. I want to be the shortstop. I want to be the bat. I want to be the catcher. No, no. Accept your acceptance to I'm on the team, and my part is this. That's in your home life. That's in your married life. That's in your school. That's in your church. That's in anything that you're part of a team. Accept your part. If Gail doing three things and I only got one, do my one thing well.
100% of your 1%.
Yeah. So that's that story that comes back to the talent. One had 10, one had 5, but only because he only had one, you took
One,
and hit it. You could took that one and like you said, 110%. You could have made good on that one, but because it wasn't like the others or wasn't a lot, you didn't even do nothing with the one you had. Accept it.
and sometimes you don't realize when that it's a blessing to delegate or to release all the, I ain't gonna say pressure, but all the duties and hats that you wear. Because when you can give to others, it allow you to grow and expand even the more. But as
Yeah,
long as you bringing it all to you, you're not moving
yeah. And you don't
because
even know when you need to be freed up
yeah,
to even do. You looking at it because you don't have a lot, but having a lot can balance, put you in captivity. It can make you not be free to do what you want to do
right,
or whatever
and
that is.
grow
So,
and
yeah,
expand and reach for more. You hurting your own self when you don't delegate and release to others.
where do you think that comes from? Is it just a lack of people not knowing, or uh, is it?
Sometimes
Do you feel better
you
because
don't
you
have
got a lot of
time
things
to
to do?
train. Um, it can also be a pride thing because if I don't um, trust you or allow you the space to grow in it, then can't nobody do it like me. It's selfishness.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, understanding and opening up yourself to be taught and learning is is it pays to learn and to gather as much information as you can on anything that you're doing, because sometimes those things, and I'm saying this because I was a caretaker for years, even with our mother and father and everything. And it took me about the last 2 years or 3 years to ask for help. Trying to do it all yourself, and it wasn't like uh I didn't want to help. I didn't want to bother nobody, whatever it is. But you run yourself.
Right,
You the one that's out.
right,
Uh, and sometimes other people, this is another part of acceptance. Don't make nobody feel that you're the only one can do it.
right,
I remember my mommy, because she counted on me so much, she didn't allow others to even try. And I didn't. I took it because I felt for her. So I tried to do everything to make her feel comfortable. But it was running me
right,
ragged. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So we're just speaking truth. Sometimes you have to help people accept.
Right.
Okay, there's other people that can do the same thing or whatever. You didn't see that I've been up all night. I've been up all day. So you got to help other people to accept
Right.
that I can't do this. This is not how you might like the way Gail do it. You might like the way somebody else do it, but are you considering them in your thought process? So
There go that selfishness again. I want what I want, regardless of the other person, and that's not cool no day.
but that's all I had, Gail. That whole message really got to me. You accept who you are. Don't worry about nobody else accepting you right now. You have to accept who you are. This is what I can offer, and if that's what you need from me, and I can do it, look at it another way. So that helped me even these last 3 days. Um, it comes back to saying, no, I'm not available. No, it was all the way down. When you accept, I can't do this today and be okay, it is it's relaxation.
Yeah, yeah, it really is.
Okay.
It really is. It takes away. It takes away a heap of burden. Which so because when you think you got to do it, no. And
But do you
that
know
goes back
you
to
know
knowing
how
your worth.
yeah, but do you know if I would have had this like 20 years ago,
And
I
I'm
probably would
doing it now.
I probably wouldn't even had these great hairs that you see. No,
I'm
seriously.
doing it now.
Yeah, I know. I know. It comes a time that everybody just wake up. Uh,
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
it's never too late. So I'm not complaining tonight. I'm just discussing for just sharing with others that you can hear it. Accept who you are. Acceptance that this is all I mean to this person or to this thing, and you be okay with that. And don't let it bother you. If they only call you for just for this, do that or don't. Whatever you want to do. If you want to do it, do it. Do it with a clean heart, good feeling that I'm going to be best at this. And if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But going around holding things because they only need me for this, they only look at it another way. They need. I'm not talking about people who step on you, use you. That's it's two different things I'm talking about. I'm talking about accepting that that's the only thing you time you call me is for this. Well, that's the only time they put me in the game was to run.
Just be ready when they call
Just
you.
practice
Don't
and
don't don't pout and get in the corner and
yeah,
don't do anything. Why you got that time? Study whatever you got to do to enhance yourself.
yeah.
Be ready because you never know when the call gonna come in. And we've experienced a lot of that where in our singing that someone couldn't make it, and that's how we started all. We was always ready. Be ready. I don't care what it is. Study your craft so that you'll have confidence. You'll know your worth, and you don't. Success is when um preparation meets opportunity.
So just keep preparing. Keep
Just
preparing.
keep preparing.
We say in the military, work wise peacetime, train wise peacetime. You
They
worry.
say Noah preached 120 years it was going to rain, and nobody took him serious because it never rained before. But one day it rained.
Yeah.
So you just never know.
And how many were
Prepare.
saved?
Huh?
And how many were saved out of 120 years?
Eight.
Look at
Eight.
that. Look at that. 8 people out of 120 years of preaching that
Be
it.
steadfast, unmovable, Be determined, be committed, and keep your your head down and keep running. That's all. Don't stop and pick daisies, and don't go on the bleachers and start messing with the hecklers. Keep going. Keep going.
You know, I said the beginning of this year that my peace is important, and that goes back to the same subject of do all you can and keep your peace, keep your happy. Just live, just live. Life is too short, too much going on in the world. It's like what's the word you use? If you love it, I like it, but you know, just live, and everything will work itself out in due time. But I think it's not so much of people is you when you
People
release.
is not the problem.
Yes, people's not the problem.
People not the
When
problem.
you get healed and relieve yourself from all this stress and everything that goes on, it you realize it was you all along, and you have the power to turn your life around.
You got a choice.
You have a choice.
You got a choice. Make a decision and go ahead.
Coming back to this subject of protecting my peace. Do you know that preparation helps you to protect your peace? Because most of the time your peace is because you're not prepared. And going into that, this is the last month of this year. We are in December 2025. Where have this year gone? It's the last month. Always say the last quarter, but now we're in the last quarter, but the last month. What is your preparation that we're doing now for 2026? Because that helps you to going through things peacefully and knowing what you're going to do, knowing what we always had this New Year's resolution, and by the time January 31st come is over. But I want to ask you a question. 2025 January. Did you set out to do anything and you really accomplish it this year?
Yes.
Okay. What was that?
Becoming an author.
So you wrote a book. How about your traveling? Was that something or you already been doing it?
I've been traveling.
Okay. You just went wild this year. More.
I didn't go wild. I just added and included more things into it. And I was just thinking, like I normally go out for the holiday, either Thanksgiving or Christmas. But this time was more intentional. I knew I was going to travel, but I made it more intentional.
So I was taking your husband to get your bags the other day. He said something to me. He said, "I'm ready to go back out, but I got to build back up for a couple of months." So it's even preparation of saving. It's in
Right.
the preparation of whatever you got to do. But you have your plan. He already have the month that he's going to do what he's going to do. But you set things in order.
You plan it.
You
Your
plan.
husband used to say, plan your work and work your plan. And
So
so, no matter how much, you don't have to have a whole lot.
yeah.
If you just plan it, you know what month you want to do stuff in. Little daddy said steady dripping. And so I know how to cut back on what I extra stuff to put into what I want to do. It's a plan. It's strategic. Being
So
intentional.
I would say to a lot of single people, like I found out for me because I thought because since I'm single and by myself, I realized eat out a lot. I eat out a lot because I say I'm single and I'm free. What does that got to do with anything? It it has everything to do with it because I did it so like this is my first year of really being uh, truly free on my own. But what I'm saying, he was talking about saving and put that money toward, and I just started just for a month, just started adding up the money that I spend in food. Food is high, right? So where I used to, so is it Chick-fil-A? Or what is what? So they salads, right? I'm just using something simple. It's $9 or $10, right, for this salad. So if I got something 3 times a day, that's $30 to $40, right? Probably not bad. Somebody might, oh, they ain't nothing for a single person. But if you times the 40 times the 4, that's $120 a month of just eating. And then times that time the end of the year, like 12 months, I could take a little short vacation, or that would be paying for at least my hotel room or my car. But
Right.
I'm starting to look at things a little different. Of yeah, you're single, but just because you're single, you don't have to go buck wild. And I'm just saying, I'm just using light stuff. But it's certain things that because we think we have it like that, or we can do things, you still don't have to um, go wild, because there's some things you might want to do, but it's just those little things that if you take and save, you don't have to uh, do a like I said, you don't have to do a lot. It's just a little a steady thing of putting away. What's your savings like a month? What is this like? And by the time Christmas, November, or you want to take a summer vacation, you'd be surprised how much you save or gathered up to do what you need to do. I don't know why we all over the place tonight, but I just feel like it's acceptance of everything. You can have what you want. You can do
Yep.
what you want. It's just planning, preparation, and changing your mindset.
Like you said, one thing, you're single, I'm married, but we still have to act as one. So we have come to do everything as one. We save together, we plan together. We've made a pact that at least 3 times a year, uh three at the most twice, we definitely will travel. One for just us and one for the family. But we plan a year ahead
Yes,
because we know it's either we're gonna go Christmas or we're gonna go Thanksgiving. And then we always do our anniversary, which is in March. So we plan for that.
that was what he was talking about. Okay, that was a big one. I'm trying to see how long y'all gonna be out that time. Like he was going for the gusto on that. No, you plan if that's what you want to stay out 2 or 3 weeks. Some people they take a whole uh I'm trying to see, they do their bucket list. So I want to go on a road trip. But some of the people stay out 2 3 months. But I I guess they planned up to have that money to stay in hotels, and they want to see every state, whatever it is whatever you want to do. I'm just saying you could
You
accomplish
do it.
what you do. So it's I'm going forward in 2026 with the Lord's will.
Good.
And
Good.
God is my helper. I'm going to do some things that I've been wanting to do. Uh, my husband passed away in 2021, and I've been saying that I was going to do something since then. This is 2025, and I ain't done nothing yet. So I'm just saying, if God gives me the strength, there are some things I put on the back burner because of taking care of everybody else, or doing what I did. I don't have nothing holding me right now, Gail. You hear me, Gail?
I hear you.
So I'm going to do better. Might not be the going from state to state, but I'm going to do something off of my list, and it don't consist of flying on the airplane. Urging everybody
You
else.
get that quicker.
I know, but the Lord had to give me my wings back for that, my nerves back for that. I flew a lot, but that last flight that me and you went on to Las Vegas, when you had to preach and I didn't go to none of the services because I was in trauma for the flight. I gotta get a heart back. Boy. They say driving is worse. That you there's more accidents and stuff is 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 worse being on the road than it is being in the air. But at least I feel close to the ground. It's like my
Right.
mind don't tell me that it's worse. It's like at least I'm on the ground. So
Okay.
I'm gonna conquer that fear back again because I did conquer it and got back on there. And because of that, that was the worst flight I've been on.
Okay.
That was too long. That was too long to be in fear like that. I got down there, bed. Yeah. Okay. What else? If you got anything else, that's all I have for tonight. Just let people know acceptance, accept who you are, be
It
who you
starts small.
are. Okay.
Rome wasn't built in a year. Take your time. Playing little things. Just get your life back. And that's what is happening to me. My life before everything is coming back. I'm enjoying everything I'm doing.
I know you are. And that's good because if you don't enjoy it, what's the point of doing it? You gonna go on a whole vacation and be miserable, or or whatever it is that you're gonna be.
I
No,
see
I'm, I
I
got
see
some.
a face.
Yeah, somebody want to come. We want to welcome someone to our platform. There she go. There she goes. Hey, Miss Erica.
Hello, family.
Hi, daughter.
Hello. Sorry I'm late. I just got finished at the gym.
That's okay. That's what we talking about. Talking about what is it that we. This is the last month of this year. Two 2025 is out of here and coming into 2026. What is it that you're preparing and prepping yourself for the new year?
I'm walking. Let me get through the main floor, and then I'm gonna answer that question. 1 second.
No problem. So, Bill, uh, do you have anything that you plan on, besides traveling more for 2026?
Um, well, basically, I rededicated my life to my health. Health is wealth. And so you can't, I want to continue enjoying my life. I want to see my grandchildren grow. It's a lot of things that I want to do. So in order to do that, I have to take care of me. So I'm rededicating myself you know, back to that. Health is wealth.
So, does that consist of gym or eating, or what is it like?
Well, the gym, my eating is okay, but I think where I stopped off at was the gym. So that I had to add back into my schedule.
We waiting for you, Eric. When are you ready? Just pop in.
Okay. So the question: what am I preparing for
For
in this next
2026
year?
coming in, yeah.
For 2026, I started this month, but the Lord has me in this place of rest, rejuvenation, stillness, and waiting well. So for me, actively waiting includes all those things, but it includes getting my health back, working out, eating healthy, meditating, being okay and centered with my now, but with expectancy of what's coming. So shifting my mindset to think, know, and believe what's coming, but also actively be involved in my present time. So that's what I'm working on.
Okay. And you started already for this last quarter.
Yeah, I started, I would say the end of September is when I officially got back into the gym. Been changing my eating habits, really focusing on gut health, like eating correct proteins and fiber, those things. Not overdoing it, not making it like a routine, but just something that every day I'm gradually changing in my diet so that it becomes something that I do every day. So I still have days where I want Chick-fil-A, right? And I'm not. I give myself grace because I know that I'm still working towards being the best version of myself. But I'm proud of my accomplishments to today.
Okay. I'm gonna let you go. I know you got to go, but what's wrong with Chick-fil-A?
The hormones.
Hormones.
I love Chick-fil-A,
Is
but
there any healthy fast food place?
I mean, there's healthier options than the next, of
Okay, what's
course.
your option?
But
Okay,
you got, I mean, fast food across the board. You don't know what they're putting in the food.
I get that, but I was asking one specific question. Which one is the best
Which one is the best?
out of all the ones all those that is really bad? But what one is you would prefer me to go to as a single person?
In what genre? Like Mexican food, burgers and
I,
fries.
I like I like Mexican food. I do Mexican food. I
Oh yeah,
like it.
definitely Chipotle, definitely.
Okay.
But if you're talking about burgers, I think they're all on the same line. Chick Fil A, of course, is better than Wendy's and McDonald's and Burger King. That'll definitely
So
be in
so
that order.
Chick-fil-A, and then um Chick-fil-A. Okay.
Chipotle to Chick Fil A. That's the
All right.
wrong. That's the wrong question.
No, no, no. This you say take little bit by little bit. I'm in the gym. I'm getting into my word more.
Hmm.
Thinking about not being single no more. So I don't take all of it away. You know what I'm saying? I got to have. No, I'm just joking, Eric. I always pick with you because I wouldn't know what being eater would do. But thank you for coming on and thank you for that. I see that we're gonna be people. We're gonna do. And we all keep each other accountable to what we're doing. I I I, I accept that. Uh, Preparation and making up my mind. I did my thing through 2025. I made up my mind to do something and I did it. So I'm gonna take one thing at a time and just work at all of it. So now it's time for health, like Gil said, health and wealth. Okay? So thank you, sis. You're going back. I know you sound like you got a bunch of kids there or something. You were there at the center.
Well, we're at the Y. I just finished
Oh, yeah.
working out at the playground area now.
Okay. All right. Well, anything you could send me to help me along the way, I appreciate it. And send me 5 things so I can at least do one.
Exercise wise,
Exercise and eating.
okay, I can do that.
Okay. This your auntie. I'm going, going with some foolishness, but I'm serious about it though.
So I heard mom, she was helping wellness. What was yours? I didn't get your 2026 goals.
Who?
Jan-
Me? Oh.
Say it again?
so mommy, I heard her spiel. She said health and wellness and being able to be with her grands. What was yours?
For 2026?
Uh
Oh, I ain't said. Um, well, I'm staying on my journey for my health and wealth too. Um, to do more with my podcasting, um, and to get more involved in um, community work. I would like to do some community stuff and get out of my um, introvertness, if that's a word, being by myself and one day. I wanna get out and mingle more and do things with people. So that's that's my next step of work.
huh. Okay, now I know we can hold hold each other accountable.
Okay. All right. Food part is the last part. All of
And I
all right.
have to do that before I go on tour.
Word.
My health and wellness.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Erica, thank you so much and appreciate you. We're gonna have you back. No, seriously, if I could really share with the people of what we're doing. I play a lot, but I have changed. I mean, I want somebody to recognize that I have. I do a lot of foods, but I have come a long.
You
I
have, I acknowledge it.
because eating was a problem to me. It really was. Not about fast food, just eating. Period. And so I'm doing much better, and I'm mingling more. I'm getting out and communicate with people more and doing things, coming out of my shell. So I I um I'm going to keep on going forward and doing better. So, so you just if you have to go, you can go. But we want to add another friend to the stage here with us. Uh, we got Miss Sonia Somerville on. How you doing, young lady?
Good.
Okay. We just all in the subject of talking about this is the last month of the year. This year's gone, 2025, and we want to know from each person what is the preparation you're doing now to go into new year of 2026. What's your goals? What you got set, and what are you going to start doing right now for preparation? So my niece Erica says she's okay. She said
Oh.
Erica.
One of my goals is to definitely be more disciplined. So I'm trying to work through like specifically what I want to focus on because I don't want to just say something general and it just be, everywhere all over the place. Um, Preparation right now is more so just writing, journaling, and looking over this year of all of my accomplishments because this year has taught me a whole lot. So this is a good push for next year. But yeah, as far as preparation, right now that's all.
Last year, 2024, December, I sat down with Erica.
We can't hear you, Jackie.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I said last year, 2024, in December, I sat down with my niece Erica on December the 29th and discussed what I want to do for the year of 2025. And sometimes you have to have people talk through it with to help you and be accountable to uh, so you can keep up with something that you do it's for you, but have an accountability partner. And I told her my number one was I wanted to start a podcast. The number two was to do better with my kitchen taste of love kitchen. Eric, I don't know if there was a third one, uh, but I'm telling you that day was the change for me. And January the 13th, we aired our first podcast in 2025. And what I'm saying, that's the first time that I ever stuck with something and made up my mind to do it. So I'm asking people this year, just you can have what you want, you can do what you want, um, but it's preparation. And sometimes you can't wait till the time come and then want to jump in it. Sometimes that preparation might be a month or whatever it is into it. So I know that 2026 is coming. I can't wait till 2026 to start the preparation period. There is there's a prep time. When I cook, I I, I start Wednesday for Sunday. I gotta shop. I gotta prep different stuff. It's some things you got to do the 2 days before, clean the chicken, whatever that is. I can't wait till Sunday morning and start all this stuff, and then they're going to have sell dinners by 1 o'clock. So there is a preparation for a lot of things, and that's all. I'm so excited about what happened for me this year that I just want to start again. This is December. What's my preparation for next? What I'm going to do? I'm going to take this podcast higher, or whatever that is. Just keep on going. Health. Gail said she's doing health and wealth. You said about journaling. So, but it's the preparation, and you can't wait to January to start prepping. So that's I just wanted a few people to come on and just talk about what is the goal, but then what is the preparation period? Very important. Very important. But Gail, you got anything to say?
I'm saying let's go.
Let's go. Okay.
Whatever you put your hands and your feet to do, just do it all your might. Um, know your worth. Have confidence in God. Have confidence in yourself. Um, and launch. That's what I'm planning on doing this year, along with my health. My wealth is have been in the right mindset, my spirit, and just taking a chance, taking another leap. And that's what I'm going to do 2026.
All right. Oh, y'all have heard it here first. You got four amazing women that's telling you what they're gonna do. Join the bandwagon, y'all. Everybody just put in the chat. Just keep each other accountable. Let's go for it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Whatever that is.
Each one teach one, each one reach one.
Yeah. And I'm taking a risk. Sometimes people don't like to take a risk. But some things you have to take a risk. And when I'm taking a risk, I'm telling you what I'm getting ready to take a risk in. I will not go to McDonald's in January. Don't say nothing, Erica. Just keep looking forward. Just look straight. That's the risk I'm taking. I like to have fun, y'all, but I'm going to do this thing. So by the time the first quarter, which would be March, January, February, March. So by March the 30th, we need a progress report from everybody. Where you stand at on the first quarter. All right, is that a deal with y'all? Okay,
Cool with me. Sounds good.
okay. But look, we love y'all. I thank you for coming on, and we're gonna do some more of these sessions where we just talk and share and encourage each other and encourage others that you can do it. I don't care how the world is looking; things are looking bad, but they say, but there is peace in God. There is still hope, and I decide I'm going to do peace. All right, Gail, you have a final say, and Eric, pray us out.
I didn't hear you.
I said, Gail, you have anything final to say? Sonya, anybody have something final to say? And then we just gonna pray us, Erica, pray us out.
Nope, I'm good.
Mhm. Say you good, Gail?
Yeah, I'm good. I can't quote it right now, but you can look it up when you get a chance. Joshua 1:8.
All right, I can pray us out. Can you guys hear all the kids in the background? I'll try to mute them.
Don't worry about it. Just say something short. I just
Father God, we bless you. We honor you. We thank you for this time. We thank you for oh God. We thank you for who you are in our lives. We thank you for what you're showing us, what you're doing. Oh God, we thank you for giving another chance to get it right. We thank you for the seed that you planted. You said that we would plant it
breaking
by
up,
the
Erica.
oh God. Can you hear me?
You breaking up.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
And so, God, we thank you, Lord Jesus, for just being with us. We thank you for the newness in the season. We thank you for the revelation that you're giving us, oh God. We thank you for what's coming, God. We thank you for the discipline that you're going to give us, the ears to hear, the eyes to see. Oh God, we thank you for the goals that we're putting in place. And we thank you, Lord, for strategy that is coming to us today, oh God. We ask you, God, to help us to be planted, to stay rooted, God, to be still, and to wait for instruction from you. We thank you, oh God. We know that you've gone ahead of us in 2026, and we anticipate great things, wonderful things. We just honor you, we bless you. And it's in your name that we pray. Amen.
Amen. And as we always end our podcast saying, love
Love
God,
God. Love
love
family.
family,
Work
work
hard.
hard, and just be kind. Y'all go in peace. We love you. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Erica. Love you
You're
guys.
welcome. Bye.
Bye bye.